Well, Muammar Gaddafi looks a very lonely man, at least internationally. The UN Security Council has voted in these measures against him and his family and the regime. It means that he can't go anywhere. It means that the assets, financial assets abroad, have been frozen, and it's hard to see what he does next, except carrying on as he's done so far, to sound defiant and promising that he's not going to give in, playing down the level of opposition. A few journalists have been invited in to be shown by the regime that everything's under control, though clearly that's not the case. Some estimates are that Gaddafi, the regime, may now only be control of about 20% of Libya's territory. That's misleading because clearly it includes the capital, and that's where most of Libya's population live. If there had been very a high level of rhetoric against Libya in the last week or so, then I suppose there was an argument for saying that could endanger the lives and the chances of foreign nationals trying to leave. That's clearly shifted now towards a situation where there aren't very many people left. So we saw this vote in the Security Council, the first ever unanimous vote of the Security Council to refer a serving head of state to the International Criminal Court. That's quite a significant first. But of course, these moves may not have much in the way of practical effect, and you could argue that they will reinforce the sense of defiance and determination of the regime to carry on. But certainly the international message is now pretty clear and unequivocal, and it is hard to imagine Gaddafi being able to go anywhere except perhaps to some other country which is pretty much in defiance of international law. Zimbabwe is the one that's most mentioned, though Gaddafi has himself said several times now that he's not going to go anywhere, he's going to die a martyr. People have been telling me that they believe that he does need to be given some kind of way out, some kind of ladder to climb down, suggesting that maybe tribes who currently support him could be persuaded to get him to step down, and they would guarantee that he would slip away quietly to some villa in his home area. I find that unlikely, but people are talking about the need to find ways to get him to stop this defiance and to consider the implications of what he's doing now for the future of his country.